It's National Biggie Day when I last checked on Twitter. At least that's what someone told me. Shout out B.I.G. Tonight's the night. But first, we're going to have this moment of silence for B.I.G. Well, it'll be a moment of silence with the music playing. Greetings and salutation, YouTube community, guys and girls. It's your boy, live and direct from New York City, Lex Anderson, Situation Corner, Sports Opinion Log. And the Situation Corner is like a war room, but I'm in a corner because I'm sitting at a table and I'm wearing North Carolina, which means tonight's the night, baby. UNC versus the hated Duke Blue Devils. Woo, baby, I can't wait. Don't forget that this video and all other videos are sponsored by my hair company at celebrityhaircore.com. Guys, if you're looking for the perfect look for your girl, check us out on Twitter at celebhaircore. We got the promo codes, we got the deals to have your girl looking like the hashtag CHC star she is or could be. But the only way you'll find out is if you go to celebrityhaircore.com to order your grade 10A diamond level virgin human hair bundles. Okay, speaking of diamonds, diamonds are only given to champions. That's what we are, champions. Shout out Tar Heel Nation. Once again, for the 22nd time in ACC Tournament history, 9:30, UNC, North Carolina, Roy Williams, Pinson, Berry, Luke May, Duke Blue Devils, Coach K, that kid Bagley Jr., the tripper, the headbutter, the elbower, Grayson. Oh boy. And you know what? Let's go to how we got here. The Miami Hurricanes ruined our senior night, so we sent them home. No New York City hotel rooms for you guys. Back to Miami you go. Behind the tenacity, determination, and superior skill of Dio Pinson with 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. I gotta give it up to Coach Williams. Luke May, his shots weren't hitting, but he kept them in the game, and Luke May just finds a way to have an effect on the game. Whether it be hustling for rebounds, or making sure the other team is called for fouls or for rebounds. Honestly, folks, the officiating last night was horrible. It was terrible. There was Joe Berry goes up for a layup. You come off the commercial break. You find out he's being assessed a flagrant 1 foul. For what? For leading with his elbow? Oh yeah, he's a short point guard driving for a layup against a taller center. Okay, is this what video replay is turning our society into? Giving them free throws plus possession? The game could have went either way, but thankfully Pinson with that coast-to-coast dunk, final score, that's all that matters. 82-65, down 14-0. Again, Roy Williams. Round of applause for Roy Williams. Benching his starting unit, putting in the bench. They put us back in the game, we advance, and look at who we face. The stats will say, yeah, they're meeting for the 22nd time. Last year, Duke won 93-83. People will say, well, Duke has the tournament advantage over you guys, 13-8. But this is an R-rated video. Because when I say the word Duke, I'm probably going to say the word fuck. So fuck Duke. We are the defending champions. And that's all that matters. This game will be ours for the taking. I'm sure the adjustments will be made. And I look forward to having a good night with my girl by my side at DesiRobin23. You can follow her on Twitter as well. We're going to sit back and enjoy a great game. A game that will lead with only one thing happening. North Carolina advancing to the championship round and sending Duke back to where they need to go. Back to the blue hell for the Blue Devils. But this is also about dollars. Commercialism and capitalism. And if you want to talk about commercialism and capitalism, check out my boy Seabread. Check out his website at galtzconditioning.com. Again, galtconditioning.com. We've got the figures, folks. Look at me. I'm wearing my New Era official North Carolina hat with my official Final Four shirt, Jordan brand. There's money out there, folks. There's money up in them there hills. And those hills say that Turner Broadcasting is paying the NCAA upwards of $857 million for the TV rights to broadcast these. But we have student athletes that aren't getting paid $1 for their talents. And 10 years ago you could have said, oh, well, student athletes don't need to get paid. I would have agreed over 10 years ago. But folks, we're looking at $1 billion industry. The NCAA is nothing more than modern day slavery. If you give a free slice of pizza to a student athlete, he could lose his eligibility. He could lose his scholarship because the NCAA doesn't know how to hand down adequate punishments or punishments befitting the crimes. But the NCAA does know how to line their pockets with TV money. The coaches, like the shameful Rick Pitino, that I didn't read the article, but I caught a ticker, wants to coach again. Why? So you could line your pockets with more endorsement money from Adidas? Wasn't your 95 to 98% of the cut good enough for you? Rick Pitino, go away. You've ruined Louisville. You've ruined the franchise. Their championship season has been taken away from the NCAA. Like I said, I'm here live and direct from New York City. I'll be watching the game from the comfort of my own crib. The game is being played in the Barclays Center. The Barclays Center at capacity is 18,103 people. All the Tar Heel games have been averaging 17,732. That means they're at 98% capacity. And we're just talking about the Tar Heel games. Guess what, folks? The ACC Tournament is at the Barclays Center from March 6th to March 10th. And they've been pretty much been hosting, I believe they've had early games, 2 o'clock from the 6th to the 10th. You're averaging 2 to 3 games a day. And you're selling out to the point of 98% capacity. Oh, I will definitely say there's a lot of money going around. More than enough to give a stipend to some of these players, especially when you have head coaches earning millions of dollars. Hell, Coach K, the court's named after him. And then you wonder why you have the trouble with these scandals, with these coaches. And the players are doing what they need to do best, obviously, one and dones. And of course, the media raked John Calipari over hot coals. But guess who's leading in one and dones, folks? Oh yes, it's Coach K. It is true. Coach K is leading the pack in one and dones. So let's try to update our mentality here. It's not just Calipari. Coach K is getting in on it too. With his super freshman, Bagley the Third. That kid is awesome. And I would like to talk more about him, but this is a North Carolina video. Once again, fuck Duke. So there you have it. Millions of dollars, hand over fist. The student athletes get nothing but their scholarship. Think about it, folks. When you have these tournaments, who's paying for the bands? Who is paying for the bands to come with these teams and take up space in these arenas? Who's paying for the mascot? Thank you, Desi Robin, for pointing that out. She was inquiring as to how heavy that mascot's uniform is. North Carolina, of course, the Ram, with his big head. Who pays for the mascot, folks? I recall I saw Dio Pinson saying that the Tar Heels didn't want to go home early because the hotel beds are very comfortable. Who's paying for these hotel beds? Where are they staying? Clearly, if you're the defending champions, everything has got to be first class, right? And I'm sure they're not staying at a Trump hotel. It's probably the Hyatt. or the Wyatt. Probably the Hyatt. That's like definitely exclusive. But nothing but the best. We know that North Carolina isn't staying in Motel 6 out there by the JFK International Airport. Oh no, folks. They're right here in the great city of New York. They're either somewhere in the gentrified areas of Brooklyn like Williamsburg, or they're probably somewhere in the Times Square area. Who's paying for their meals? These young men deserve more. Can you imagine seeing yourself on a video game? Seeing yourself on a video game and you can't get a slice of the pie? The system has to be overhauled. I like what Adam Silver's doing with reaching out to the future players, these young men. But I don't know. Do I want the NBA reaching out to these young kids in high school and funneling them potentially into the G League? G standing for Gatorade? A lot of corporate sponsorship money floating around. Would I really tune in to see the NBA's G League players versus tuning in to see a good old-fashioned NCAA tournament? I can't say, folks. I'm not there yet mentally and emotionally. I'm not ready for that. But what I am ready for is March Madness. I'm ready for the tournaments. I'm ready for bracketology. Maybe. I don't know. I've never participated. But if I participate, there's only one team I'm going for. North Carolina all the way. So I don't know what the future holds. But we are on the precipice of the NCAA cashing into the tune of $1 billion deals here, folks. Peep the hat, peep the shirt. I don't have any Tostitos because I ate them all with the dip from Target, with the logos. We are all involved in the commercialism and capitalism. This is not 1983. This isn't Phi Slamma Jamma. Ignore what Barkley's saying. He's never won anything anyway. Well, except gold medals, but you know what I'm talking about. Why would I want to care about what Barkley's saying about not wanting to see athletes or student athletes get paid? Charles Barkley, is a Republican. He'll always be against us in one way or another. So, hopefully, there will be a new trend where these student athletes are given a stipend other than scholarship and free room and board and meals, while the colleges line their pockets with all the TV broadcasting rights money. It makes no sense. But then again, it's not supposed to make sense. It's all about capitalism and commercialism and about making dollars. And speaking of make, I gotta get ready to prep up to see the game. I got my new Abby ready for my Twitter, which you could find me on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Avenue, #TST. If you like what you're seeing and want to stay in the know of the Sports Opinion Log, do the right thing and subscribe. And on your way back, share the video. Put your friends onto the Sports Opinion Log. Watch me on your TV. If you have a smart TV, that means you might have a YouTube app. Let me know if I look good in HD TV. I don't know yet. Everybody who watches me, it's generally on the phones. But speaking of phone, it's time for me to dial it out. This is your boy Lex Anderson, doing what I do best, popping my collar. And before I sign out, go Tar Heel Nation. We got this tonight, you best believe. Oh yeah, I'm signing out.